Hey guys, Dante with PR Equipment here. I was mowing with this 2021 Spartan RZ-C, and this is a 42-inch deck. I wanted to stop and do some video because this thing is really impressive. 25 horsepower Briggs & Stratton, and with the 42-inch deck, we've got 2 blades instead of 3. I'm pretty impressed with how it's doing. I had some places that were over a foot high and some real thick weeds and a bunch of clover. This thing is not bogging down, and it is not leaving me wanting for power at all. Now, this is a brand new model for 2021. This is the smallest Spartan now. 48 inches previously was the smallest one, and customers were asking for a smaller one, so Spartan delivered. This is a 42-inch. With 42 inches, they had to go down to 2 blades on this deck. So the deck's gonna be shaped a little bit different. Still get the same Spartan build quality, the 7-gauge sheet metal. The floorboard still comes out. The way the machine is balanced, that GT track handles really well. As it rained here yesterday, I was worried about how wet the grass would be, but I didn't get any wheel slippage. I'm gonna finish mowing real quick, and then we'll go around the mower and kind of see, check everything out on these 2021s. Okay, so this is the 2021 RZ-C, and this is a 42-inch. First thing you're gonna notice right off the bat is how small the wheels are and the shape of that deck. That deck is gonna be different from anything else Spartan does. With it being so small, they had to really compress that deck down and get it really compact. 42 inches is the smallest Spartan mower. So the deck is shaped a little bit differently to wrap around those blade baffles. You do have the anti-scalping wheels on the outside. The anti-scalping wheels are still supported on both sides right here, so you're not gonna, catch a T-post and flip it out of the way like some of those box store mowers. This is the same Spartan mower. You get the same Spartan build quality, 7-gauge sheet metal on the deck. You still get your lift out floorboard, your seat, engine still in the same place, still a very well balanced mower, and this thing still performs like a beast despite its size. I was mowing stuff that was well over a foot tall, a bunch of real thick weeds and clover. It was wet. I'm impressed with the way this thing handled. I didn't get any wheel slippage, and that's saying a lot for a zero turn. Okay, so you can see where I've been, where I haven't been. You can see how crazy it is. This thing is really impressive. Uh, 25 horsepower Briggs & Stratton didn't leave me wanting for anything. 5 gallons of fuel. I mowed for over an hour and a half. And used about a quarter of a tank of fuel, a little over a quarter of a tank of fuel. I'm still, this small deck here, this is smaller than what we're used to, but we can still stand on this deck. Okay, so let's take a second and talk about this control panel here. This control panel has been one of my favorite things about Spartan mowers. You log in with a code, don't need a key, and you can change that code as many times as you want. I really like this feature. This is not just a control panel for logging in, this is also an information center. So right here, I have a tachometer, I have an hour meter, I have an oil change reminder. It's gonna tell me to change oil in 17.4 hours, 17.6 hours. And then back here I have my engine hours. This is also going to be an indicator for my safety switches. If I do not have all my safety switches engaged, I cannot start my mower. I have to have a green light right here. So once all my safety switches are engaged and I have that green light, I can start my mower. You can hear the starter kick in like that. If my mower won't start, it's going to tell me why, such as not being in neutral, park brakes off. Once I engage all those safety switches and I get that green light right here, I can start my mower. And this is one of my favorite things about Spartan. So let's take a look at what Spartan did differently for 2021. On the RZs, we lost the pin style deck height adjustment. What we gained was a really awesome knob with these great lobes. You're not going to lose grip on these. Easily turned. I really like these aggressive lobes here. I'm really impressed with what Spartan's done with this. No more pin down here, as you can